Hello, I'm Jay Lerner, the Inspector General for the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, the FDIC. We're pleased to announce the recent issuance of our report on mobile device security and management. The FDIC has deployed nearly 4,600 smartphones and more than 150 tablets to its employees and contractor personnel in order to support its operations and communications. While these mobile devices offer opportunities to enhance productivity, they also introduce the risk of cyber threats. Such threats may include malicious software, known as malware, that can allow an actor to exploit vulnerabilities on the devices, eavesdrop wireless communications over public networks, and collect and monitor data on mobile applications installed by users, such as the user's locations, contacts, and browsing history. If not mitigated, such cyber threats have the potential to compromise sensitive FDIC data that may exist outside the secure container. Further, the FDIC must implement proper controls to ensure that it effectively manages its inventory of mobile devices and associated expenditures. The audit was conducted to determine if the FDIC had established and implemented effective controls to secure and manage its mobile devices. Today, I am joined by Terry Gibson, our Assistant Inspector General for Audits, Evaluations, and Cyber, who will discuss our findings and recommendations. Terry, please give us an overview of the report and its findings.
Thank you, Jay. By way of background, the FDIC uses a cloud-based mobile device management, or MDM, solution to secure and manage its smartphones and tablets. The MDM solution performs a number of important functions, such as connecting mobile devices to the FDIC's network, monitoring the security and configuration settings on the devices, and erasing sensitive FDIC data on the devices when users report them as lost or stolen. The review focused on 9 areas: policies, procedures, and guidance, awareness training, control assessments, logging and monitoring, billing analysis, configuration management, asset management, incident response, and data protection. The audit found that the FDIC had not established or implemented effective controls and practices to secure and manage its mobile devices in 3 of the 9 areas assessed, because the controls and practices did not comply with relevant federal or FDIC requirements and guidance. Specifically, FDIC policies, procedures, and guidance were outdated and did not reflect current business practices pertaining to mobile devices. The policies had not been updated in 18 years, prior to the introduction of smartphones and tablets. They also did not address key elements recommended by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST. For example, FDIC policies did not address the Bring Your Own Device program, personal use of corporate-owned personally enabled devices, mobile applications, text messaging, audio, and video. Currently, employees can download applications from the manufacturer of the FDIC's mobile devices and install apps outside of the secure container. We found that employees and contractors downloaded non-work-related applications such as social media, dating services, shopping, sports entertainment, and movie streaming, which pose security and reputational risks. The FDIC did not conduct control assessments annually in order to ensure that controls were effective and operating as intended. FDIC logging and monitoring practices were not guided by written procedures and did not provide for adequate separation of duties. Controls in the areas of awareness training, billing analysis, and configuration management were partially effective because they complied with some, but not all, relevant security requirements and guidelines. We found that the FDIC implemented effective controls and practices in the areas of asset management, incident response, and data protection. We made 9 recommendations in this report. The report recommends that the FDIC fully assess the risks associated with its mobile devices, establish mobile device policies and guidance consistent with NIST guidance, and require bring your own device users to sign service agreements. Strengthen awareness training pertaining to the use of mobile devices and define roles, responsibilities, and procedures for reviewing logs generated by the MDM solution. Routinely report mobile device usage information to FDIC business units and require them to suspend or terminate service for devices that are no longer needed. And finally, develop and implement written roles, responsibilities, and procedures for testing software updates for mobile devices. Back to you, Jay.
Thank you, Terry. We expect that this report will bring about significant improvements to ensure the effective security and management of the FDIC's mobile devices and its associated expenditures. To view this report and our other oversight work, please visit our website at fdicoig.gov. And you can follow us on Twitter at FDIC_OIG. Thank you for joining us today.